Hi guys, guest again, and a brief update about the Simian Line. Hey! and I found a webpage that has a story about the Simian Line and that they, at least the trace originally picked up was from the first one, I guess, was from Toltec. I think it's Toltec, which was a civilization prior to the Mayan. So I'm quite amazed at this point because I'm crossing things. I don't know if you're doing this, but if you have the line and you're doing this, or if you're searching, but what I found is starting to become pretty amazing, I think. So the thing is, the Toltec were people that found find special people with this line, because I think there's a lot. Then in the story there's a lot of explanations for the fact they liked this sort of people, or why. There are many explanations and I'm gonna talk about them all, but from now I'm just gonna talk about the story itself, at least a brief one. So there was a civilization called the Toltec before the Mayan, and they worship. Oh, sorry. This, see this? Does this happen there as well? In here where I live? Sorry, because it's very far away. People come in their trucks to sell stuff and they buzz. Oh, well, it's really, I don't know. I find it kind of depressing. But anyway, back to the Simian Line. So the Toltec sort of worship people like this, and they found them special, sort of like a neon would be to aquarium addict, let's put it this way, because they are sensitive, they are sort of like a way for you to see if the water is okay or not, because they change visually the colors if they're not okay. So I think the Toltec found that the people, babies with this line, had some sort of it was like a mirror of the world in some way. So they worship these sort of people because they knew that this was sort of and this is where it gets tricky. This is sort of a genetic difference, and obviously I spoke that on my last video, because in science this is genetic, and in my opinion it is truly genetic and it passes from family to family. But for them it would be more like keeping the world safe, or being a world protector, let's put it this way. And funny enough, and I talked in my last video about the energy and so forth, and funny enough, I do feel that I was always connected to animals and plants and energy, because we're all made of it. So it started to bother me a little bit, and at some point I think, oh my god, this is really crazy, because come on, 2012, Maya predictions with the calendars, and again Mayan, and before the Mayan the Toltec, and now we're talking about it like we never spoke it. So, and at some point, let's put it this way, in the Simian Line world, we're a genetic difference. And in the Toltec world, we were a genetic enhancement, or a genetic, I don't know what to call it. So, and Mayans are related now to the 2012 and the end of the world. And Mayans are connected to alien civilizations in some sort of documentaries. So alien civilizations talk about crossing their genes with ours humans. So genes that are crossed make genetic differences. Although, well, this is very weird, right? Because it starts to connect at some point, and when it connects, you get scared because you think, oh my god, am I an alien? Am I the cross between an alien and... Because, take a look. Simian Line, right? Monkeys. And if we were crossed with a monkey, we would clearly have genetic differences. And monkeys have this line, and humans don't. So, you see what I'm getting? So this is kind of weird, and at some point it's even a bit sort of scary. Well, not scary like, oh, I'm afraid, but scary like, okay, I know that I am different. I know that I feel, sorry, and I feel energies, and I can sense things, I can, all those things. And I'm pretty sure that everyone can, but this is how I feel. And I have, at this point, talked with so many people, and some of them even confirmed me. Well, friends, of course, confirmed me my feelings and how my judgment was and how clear it was. And what I realize is that this story is much bigger than it looks. Let's put it this way. And I will clearly do a more organized video because it's just too much. There are too much information for me to just talk about the Simian Line as if it was a regular thing, because it isn't. And from what I figured out, there's not a doctor or anything like that that can really, really explain it, at least in a fashionable way. So, and this story about the Toltecs, and this was really amazing, the story how it is, because it was written by a guy that was his grandfather that told him, because his grandfather was married a girl from that tribe. He was a white guy, okay, Caucasian guy, married, because they were neighbors, they married, we're talking about a long time ago, he married, because in America there's not much story, so it was a few years ago, 60, something like that, 60 years ago. So he married the girl from a tribe, I think it was called Bow tribe. I'm not, Bow or Bow tribe, I don't know. And that tribe were neighbor to the Toltec. So, and the Toltec passed the knowledge to the tribe by mating with them and passing them this. And it's really weird. So what I can assume is, were the Toltecs the aliens? I don't know. I really don't. And I'm gonna search more, and I'm gonna post here. And if you know something, and if you want to add something, well, let's add something. Let's make a video that is big enough to gather information. So, well, see you soon, guys. And pretty soon I'm gonna make another one, okay? Bye.